So, if you were around for the previous stream and the previous videos when this eventually goes up on YouTube, you'll recognize that the map colors changed to something that's far more amazing. And I really like this color, which is, lovely, lovely little royal purple. I don't know how to change the flag, and I ain't going to be looking too deeply into how to change it. So we're stuck with this shitty green flag. I mean, I don't really understand what the mod makers were thinking making it green. It's not been a color that's, to my knowledge, ever been associated with the Roman Empire, but whatever. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, Vinland, siege of my province, naughty naughty, please go away. Thank you very much. Bye bye. The plan for today is fix my crown land, because it's a problem I have quite often, that I not slacken too much, but sell titles too much, and then have really huge monthly autonomy change. And well, if we have a look at my autonomy levels, it's not great. It's bad, because even at peacetime it rises. So ideally, we need to fix that today, because it's bad. We don't like it. I wonder, actually, can I build a flagship? I don't have the money for it, but I need more ships. Okay. Alright, I guess we are unpausing. This is almost complete. And then, I don't know where we want to go from there. Maybe we colonize Onojuta, so we can conquer the Susquehannock. Who are you allies with? Some random guy up there? Cool. So he's still at war. How is his trust doing? 49. But we got 95 favors with the fella. So I mean, hey yo, you know that trust? Give me some more of that trust. There we go. Now we're chill again. Doesn't even matter that I peaced out early. We have a loan, but unfortunately with the new update to EU4, you can't actually see the loans. You can't click this button, whereas, 132 you absolutely could. It's a very odd change. It's a weird choice. I don't understand why they made it. Yeah, let's go to Onojuta. That seems like a reasonable enough idea. And we can convert it to Hellenic as well. The Simakoi of Amalai. Having been forced to deal with our administration, the natives of Amalai, which is here, have learned our customs and language and adapted to our way of doing things. They can now be considered Elysians. Nice. If only in the broader sense of the word. So local tribal development is assimilated. 1 extra mill point. Let's go. Did I even get that extra mill? I don't think I did, but, whatever. I'm sure it's fine. Maybe you can go over to the capital and drill for a bit. Close member of the family of our ruler have proven utterly naive and keeps telling foreigners vital information publicly. This is technically treason, but executing a member of the royalty might cause unrest. Ensure he's always out of the loop. It's very good. Oh, Vinland's actually getting blown out. That's rough for him. But also, Cycladia now is actually annexed. Beautiful. Which also gives us some land down here in, this one's what, Cuba? No, this one's Cuba. This one's a different place entirely. It's called that Chircacria or whatever. I don't even know what this island's probably called in the real world. But I do have some boats that can be used, including some transports, which is nice. So what we're going to do is get these guys. We have a cavalry. I don't use cavalry. But I guess we have finally got 1 horse. Good for us, I guess. Oh, I think we've gone way over force limit now, have we? 18 out of 13! Oh days. Okay. The cavalry... We don't actually have a cavalry at all. Funnily enough. Nope. A big part of that, actually, is just the ungodly amounts of autonomy that we have everywhere. We definitely need to get that fixed, because it's not good. It's not good, but it's better now. It's better now. See, now we could totally have handled it. Skippy, thank you very much for the sub. 22 months now. That is actually incredible. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Let's get you guys into the Bay of Methane so you can join the trading fleet. Beautiful. We're making a bit more money now as well, so what we could do is... Your inflation reduction is interesting. Yeah, I think I'll take inflation reduction, because we do have 3.09. And I would like that to be as low as possible, as swiftly as possible. We do still have the vassal of Schwippery, who are below 100%. For the first time in a very, very long time. So that's kind of awesome. And some more tribals have been integrated. Does this 111 get added? I didn't see any change, if I'm being honest. Oh well, I'm just going to assume that it worked out perfectly. So yeah, let's improve relations with our lovely little Albanian vassal. I'm just not even going to look at these anymore. I'm just going to assume that it's working. Okay, there's a lot that's happening here. Am I going to get one for every single province? Kind of feels like it. Also, we're spending, what, 6 ducats on colonial maintenance? Have we got a colony down here by any chance? Oh, and it's almost done as well. I wonder, can I turn this to my culture? I don't know if I can. Unlike the calling to the battlefields of land, a master of duty in search of glory, the sea calls to many free spirits who care little for such things. Stories of sailing the oceans of the world and the past expeditions of the Elysian fleet are retold by old sailors and adventurers. As adventurers, many of the great sights remembered, many of the great sacrifices forgotten. Is it any wonder with such a legacy the youths of Elysia yearn for the vastness of the sea? Many more have come to join our navy over the past year. Some may end their lives at the bottom of the ocean. They're probably going to end their lives and then go to the bottom of the ocean. I doubt they're going to get to the bottom before dying. Just going to put that one out there. Those who return are sure to keep the stories alive. I gain some sailors. We now actually have more sailors than manpower. Ain't that sad? When can I do this? 18. We need to do this and just, like, tank the pain. It's kind of important. Prestige from land battles is not important. I think... Yeah, colonialism we need to embrace, really. Colonialism is out and about. It's not. Wait, no, but... Oh, right, it's 1535. So me developing for colonialism ain't gonna do shit. It ain't gonna do shit. Interesting. Send up the... Do we need to keep sending out the heralds? Because I know it does convert random things here and there, but nobody's actually become Hellenic from it. Is anyone, like, trying to convert it back as well? Like, this guy is fully Hellenic. All of his land is Hellenic. And the man is still like, you know what? Totemism is fucking solid. Also, Haudenosaunee is absolutely wrecked Vinland. How did you manage to lose that badly? Are you fighting more than one? No. I'm glad we got out of that war then if it turned out that badly. Vinland getting blown out. They should be able to prevent any kind of pain landing in Newfoundland, though. Their navy is clearly stronger. Can be difficult to not have a stronger navy considering their enemies have no boats. Canoes don't count. Yeah, but we need to keep lowering autonomy and get myself some crown land. And it's why it would be kind of nice if it was time to develop for a institution, because then, like, development is usually the way... Oh, there we go. Development is usually the way that I get crown land back. I guess we can convert another one. We've got a lot of innovativeness. I'd rather not lose it. So I guess we do develop... Sorry, we do take the tech, even though it's 15% more expensive. Obviously, we can't do it right now anyway, but, you know, whatever. We also have a loan I would like to pay back. But that province down here is complete, but it is still Taino. Yeah, these stayed Cretan. Maybe there's some of these that don't have any natives on them. Who knows? Either way, that's saving me a bit of money, because then we can pop your man back here. Getting 14.2% chance of gaining 80 settlers every month. Beautiful. What happened to the Vikings? How did they lose so hard? So we didn't see much other than they had a battle and the Haudenosaunee just had a much better time of it. Like, they were able to really hurt Vinland when they had roughly even numbers. So I am assuming it's... Oh, okay, there it is. Haudenosaunee, Tech 8. Vinland, Tech 6. Comparatively, we're on Tech 9. How they managed to get screwed up that way, I'm not sure. But, you know, it is what it is. There's no knowledge that we can share, we can have. So, yeah, it is what it is. I don't want to take autonomy, but I quite like having a bit of, you know, production. Okay, have the autonomy and then I'll take it back from you immediately. There we go, lovely. I think that's worth it. Long run, that's absolutely worth it. So yeah, we just wait until we can take a little bit of tech and we'll be happy. And here I do think that's worth it. That's some pretty prime land. I think that entire island's good. We'll get it all colonized up as well. At some point, the Europeans are going to arrive, and we're going to need to start, you know, making shapes on making an actual navy worth something, worth anything. Right now, we don't yet have it. So, you know, we need to kill Susquehannock, we need to kill Pequot, and the Mohican are part of a bloody... Wait. Junior Confederation member of Pequot. So you have yourself a lovely confederation that contains just Mohican. You're part of the one from Huron, which is actually a fairly large fella, you know. Vinland has finally lost. They only lost one province, though, it seemed. Oh, actually, no, they lost two, because this was theirs as well. Maybe this one was forced to be spat out? That could be the case. Liberated from enemy occupation. Stop being core of Vinland. Yeah, they spat it out. Okay. Well, we know what happened then. We can rival Huron now. Fun. You're reasonably close to being loyal, which is kind of wild. I don't know what you're doing down there. Got another conversion done. Nice. And we could jump down here, colonize this. I think doing the interior is not super important. I'd like to colonize this before Vinland is able to. Let's repay the loan. So Haudenosaunee is actually killing Susquehannock. Yeah, as soon as this is colonized, what we're going to do is... I think just kill Pequot is the right play. Oh, that doesn't even stop us losing innovativeness. Balls. Welp. 71 ducats to upgrade my early carrack. Sounds fine. Look, it's the flagship. It has to be done. It's a bloody navy. Well, are you not even going to tell me how much it's going to cost me? Just go there. 456. I feel like there's a lot of things, a lot of little minor things that have changed in the last patch that make no sense. Like, why would you do that? That seems like just a really good deal. Like for example, this used to be you hovered over this. Doesn't matter if you're in a port that you owned, right? Or in the middle of an ocean, it'd tell you how much it was. Why is that no longer the case? Stuff like this. It used to be that it doesn't matter if you had, 20,000 loans that you couldn't pay any of them, right? If you hovered over this, it'd tell you the total amount of debt that you had, and it no longer does. I don't understand what the reason is for the changes. Anyway, let's do this. You want Ivos to have base attack 6. You want me to colonize Appalachia, which is there. You want me to have a bigger amount of dudes. I quite like bigger amount of dudes. Do the proposal of the Dinotoy. How many more dudes do we need? Just need 2 more. So we're going to do that, which will get you to be a bit happier, and then we're going to seize land, and then they'll be unhappy again. Just make you go there. With any luck, they won't rise up here. They didn't. Huzzah! Let's roll a general. Actually, how good is my air? My air is complete trash. So let's see if he's. Oh, he's pretty good actually. My air is pretty good. We'll take those. We take those. We take those. Praise the Basilius indeed. Hello there. Right, you go there. And we're only gaining 0.1 monthly autonomy, which means at peace, I'm losing autonomy. It's actually glorious. The Archon Basilius committed an absolute faux pas today in front of court and a few foreign dignitaries. The repercussions of this will take years to repair. Oh, fuck off. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Nope. Don't like it. Bit of shit that was. Who runs no longer a valid rival? Ah, wrecked. I'm not even half as large as the 8th rank Great Power. Bloody F. Mamluk's still there, though. Uh-oh, here we go! With the help of ancient sources, Pythias has returned. After an uneventful voyage, in stark contrast to our previous attempt, he arrived off the coast of what our ancestors thought to be the end of the world, Ireland. Fucking felt like the end of the world, to be honest, when I was living there, not gonna lie. After many months, Pythias has gained knowledge of our visited Pythias had gained knowledge of, or visited firsthand the majority of a Europe that had changed greatly in our absence, and has caused quite a stir among the nobles of Europe. Now he must decide what position he should serve in our regime. Oh, he could become an explorer. Massachusetts Bay renamed to Pythian Bay. Okie dokie. Or an advisor for Colonial range. Meh. I'll take a sick fucking explorer man. And Mr. Sick fucking explorer man is going to go here. Naturally. Alright, let's take a gander at Europe. Alright, what do we think has changed? What do we think has changed? Like, having a look at this. France and Austria around about the right size. Castile's around the right size. We don't see England. Right? That is something to make note of. We do not see England. Commonwealth obviously has formed. Yeah, Ottomans are going to be freaking strong as hell, yes, obviously. Muscovy hasn't formed Russia yet, though I think they need Tech 11, and we're not there yet. So yeah, let's have a look. What have we got? England is actually not doing too badly, okay? Alright, it's not the worst... Ooh, I don't like this. It's not the worst Europe I've ever seen. It's pretty normal. It looks like fucking Oldenburg got the Burgundian inheritance, which is high tier. But Italy's looking normal. Venice has gone a little bit into the Balkans. Commonwealth started eating Hungary, but fucking Austrian Carpathia. Oh, big war. Austria versus Commonwealth. Okay. Are you winning, son? They just want fucking Glogau, and Austria's like, yeah, nah, mate. We are not having any of that. But there is an army there sieging it. Austria itself, 41k. There's 90k. Commonwealth. Bohemia is allied to the Commonwealth. So they didn't get the Bohemian inheritance. Or Bohemian royal marriage. Denmark kept Norway. Actually, Sweden is still beneath Denmark and being integrated. Wild. Actually wild. But yeah, England actually didn't do badly. They just didn't manage to kill Scotland. Because they're still allied with France, and Denmark is there as well. With a larger navy than England. So, yeah, okay. Brittany allied Castile, that's why they get live. There's a Trastamara on both, so Iberian wedding can still happen. It's not the worst Europe I've ever seen. I think the biggest surprise is just like how chunk the Commonwealth is. But yeah, I imagine we're gonna see a Scandinavia. Gotta like Vibery still being Swedish, love it. It's just yeah, I was hoping for something a bit more weird. My lovely Hagia Sophia. Yeah, it's just not that wild, which is kind of a shame. But yeah, that's my Europe. And this is I quite like that, right? We named a bay after him. We have no right to name because we own none of the land here. Love it. We got to change that then, shan't we? I have claims on the fella, so let's just march north and let's do it. Let's fucking do it. With our recent rediscovery of Europe, we can see that our supposed demise has had a large impact on the culture of Europe, especially the Portuguese. Wary of travelling too far west, the Portuguese, and to a lesser extent the Spanish, established a number of small trading posts along the coast of West Africa, trading with the kingdoms there for gold and salt. As a result, the kingdoms of Europe are relatively poor, being largely cut out of the spice market by the Ottomans. However, our rediscovery has led to a renewed drive to explore both the New World and find another route to the riches of India. How are we supposed to know? Literally, eat my dick. Shut up. It's come to our attention that while the current army is sufficient for battling native rabble, it simply does not compare to the massed armies of European powers. We have many subjects now. We do now? We do? Okay. Maybe it would be beneficial to reform the military into something perhaps a little less ad hoc than it was now. So, old Byzantine model. Alright. Invest in firearms. I quite like that. So this would give me discipline and cavalry. I don't like cavalry. Cavalry's shite. But I like land force limit modifier, siege ability, land fire damage, and fire damage received is just fucking, that's great. And this is meh. I quite like investing in firearms. 8 years, our army's going to be a little bit worse. And fucking what? We're going to invest in firearms and hire foreign advisors. Beautiful. Assert dominance by naming places you don't own. Yeah, that is pretty fucking European. It's not a lie at all, really, is it? Fair enough. Fair enough. I see what happened here. So yeah, if I attack you, nothing terrible is gonna happen, is it? Nah. Your confederation is not remotely worrying. So we'll put 4 dudes ready to attack here. Just get my morale back. Tell you what, that's the one thing. Morale takes quite a while to come back, it feels like. Maybe it isn't, but it just feels like it is. Alright, time to die. Oh shit! My ship now, motherfucker! Those things are expensive. Glad I got it. Where are you going? You can't go up here. That's cheating. You don't own any land up there, and I can't follow you. Didn't get any siege on that leader, unfortunately. Is it you that went to 100? No, we're still only at 10. But you should be better. Now, radical sympathizer is going to be a pain as well. If he comes back and I manage to stack wipe his army, we're going to also attack Waya. Could call him in. But I literally can't get there. You know what? We're gonna fucking do it anyway. I don't know if I can actually core it, though, is the issue. Get you blockaded. Oh. Okay, so you can do that then. Or not? Okay. Huron joins in. It'd be way more effort than I'm really giving a shit about. We'll leave it. We'll leave it alone. Alright, I now get to know who they're at war with. You want me to help you against Abenaki? Sure. That's not really something I care about. Does my autonomy go up? My autonomy stays completely stagnant while we are at war. Aphrodite, you changer of hearts, we shall perform your rites. May your blessing be on us. The priestess complete the prayer, and the ritual of Adonia begins. Female attendants of the goddess, chosen from all the women in near Constantinopolis, undress the statue and wash it ceremoniously with warm water. Once the statue is dry, fresh flowers are offered, and it's garlanded with myrtle. And then the statue is carried out of her temple. The celebration begins. So, Aphrodite blesses those who love her, indeed. Or I could change my deity to Aphrodite, which I'm not going to do. But yeah, no, 25 ducats seems like a reasonable, little investment. It has not been long. Oh fuck! It's not been long since the great explorer Pythias left for the old world on a mission backed by the imperial throne, with hopes of discovering the world we'd lost, and with any luck, a world weak, divided, and ripe for us to return to reclaim our homelands. This was in some ways the case, and in some ways not. Of greatest concern to us, however, is that in doing so we've revealed our existence to the world we once knew, and now the eyes of foreign powers turn towards the horizon and look upon us and all we've built with jealousy and hunger. What few spies we've managed to place in far-flung Europe already port great fleets of colonists being prepared in dozens of ports along the Atlantic coastline, and soon we may well face a flood of not of tradable goods, but of people too, all looking to our paradise, our Elysia, with envy and desire. We will need to be ready to defend our new lands, or we may soon find ourselves displaced and overrun like the Barbaroi before us. Look to the waves!